you can build anything. Minecraft is a game where you could make anything you want, and today we are going to be making potentially the biggest build in my hardcore world. I have a lot of work to do. We're going to be building in this desert here, but as you can see, this desert is very ripped apart. You know, it's a small desert, lots of holes, lots of water all over the place. But it was a closer desert to what I wanted, so like I could have like my paths and stuff. So we chose this desert. However, we're gonna do our own thing with it. We're gonna expand it. We're gonna do a bunch of terraforming, which means we're gonna need some dirt, we're gonna need some sand and stuff. So we collected all of that. After we're done terraforming this desert into a big desert, then we have some other stuff that we gotta do and other stuff we got planned for this build. I want to build a massive desert city. It's gonna be called the City of Xanorak. It's gonna be for Zandingo, who redeemed this empire, and it's gonna be insane. We're going to be doing an arena. We're going to be doing a castle. We're going to be doing a massive city, potentially the most amount of houses I've ever done for a build. We're going to be doing city walls, even going to be having a desert oasis. It's going to be absolutely insane. So without further ado, let's get ready and let's jump into this. right, mountain's done. Let's go. One of the things that I really want to do in this area is, so obviously we're psychos. We terraformed the entirety of this desert, expanded it, added mountains and, you know. What I really want to do is actually get a fighting arena in here. A place where we could fight raids. Because the stuff that we fight raids in right now is okay, but I really want to have like a proper area for it. Basically, we gotta move a villager over here, make sure that the area for the spawning area is correct, so we can have like an actual like fighting arena with, you know, everything inside of it, which would be super cool. I didn't do too much research, but apparently it's supposed to be, what is it, like 64 blocks in each direction or something like that. I'm not quite sure how the spawning mechanics quite work, but hopefully we figure it out and it's smooth going. Surely. Probably gonna have to do like some test raids here potentially. Also, I might also have to do some flattening. I might not be actually done because the flattest areas are over there and over here. I feel like right here would be a nice spot for the arena, but that'd probably make me have to flatten this area a little bit more. I don't know. Let's see. We got straight to work. We immediately set up an area for the villager to be transported. As you can see, we have him in this box here, as well as just definitely had to flatten it out because it wouldn't work if it wasn't flat for this scenario here. So we definitely brought it down a bunch, and here's how it ended up looking. But we feel like we still needed a little bit more space than this. See, the corners, or we didn't really have enough, so we had to do even more terraforming. So we began to terraform this even more, just so that we could have the correct amount of space. And with that, as you can see, we now have a bunch more space to work with, and we're ready to get going. So for the whole concept of this, we needed it to be spawn proof. Here I am throwing out some blocks so we can make some slabs, so we could use them to spawn proof this area, and hopefully the raid will work. So if all things go well, as long as the area that is spawn proof, all the raiders should spawn inside of the circle. And that'll be the idea here. If they spawn inside of the circle, when we build our coliseum or arena, we should be able to fight raids in there. So that should be really cool. Let's see if this works. Hypothetically speaking, they should spawn in the middle. Wait, we did it! All right, it doesn't mean it's perfect though. We have to make sure that there's no opportunity for it to spawn anywhere else. Okay, it looks like they're gonna be forced to spawn in the middle no matter what. Should spawn in the middle only. Okay, I think it's good then. I don't think they can spawn anywhere else. Obviously, we're gonna have to do more testing later on when we actually start building it, but as of right now, this seems to be working, which is great. This is great news. I'm gonna be putting an arena around here at some point, just making sure it works and whatnot. But before we do the coliseum, I think I'm gonna do more planning and get the layouts going for like the houses and whatnot. But that'll be the plan. Jeez! It's another evoker over there. Why is the evoker so crazy, bro? Damn! I didn't know they have range like that! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. I didn't know he can get me from all the way over there. What the f? I didn't know they got range like that. What the f? Victory? Yay. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do here, now that we have this kind of ready to go for raids and stuff, I'm gonna start outlining where the village is gonna be. So we spent all this time giving ourselves enough space for this build. Now we gotta use a little bit and start figuring out where we want all the builds to be. Start by pathing it out a little bit first. Got some netherrack to plan out with, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna start with the paths first, and then I'll kind of go from there after. chat, I think that is every single interior done. Every single one of these houses done. A lot of houses, but we got it done. We finally did it. And they said we couldn't do it. Nobody said that, but I did it. We did it though. So still a long way to go for the build. Still gotta build the arena. We still gotta build the castle, the oasis and stuff. But it's a good first step. But I think so. The next steps for the build, chat, I think we're gonna start to work on the desert oasis. Hear me out. I might do a little. Hear me out. I might do a little bit more terraforming, just along the sides here, so we have like a little bit of a path that will lead to the desert oasis over here, and we'll do a desert oasis over here. And I think it'll be super cool. I think you guys really like it. But yeah, it's a little bit more terraforming. It won't be too crazy. Plus 27 months is crazy work. As we take down the wall from on top of the houses, we're going to be counting how many houses there are. So I have like this line. Help me set up this counter so I can go like every time I take down a wall, I can just be like, boop, boop. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what that is for. So now that all the houses have interiors, all we got to do is take down the wall. It's that simple. Each time we take down wall, the number is going to go up. So we can know exactly how many houses we did, because I really want to know. So yeah, let's get to it. Because I believe this is the last and final house. Hold on, let's see if we missed any houses. I think I got everything. Damn near 200 houses, chat. Woo! Almost makes me want to build 3 more houses just so I can say there's 200 houses in here. Nah, but dang. That's crazy. Weak. So what I'm thinking, chat, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna work on the desert oasis over here. We're gonna put a desert oasis in the back here. Gonna do some custom palm trees and whatnot. We're gonna have something really cool over here. But first, I kind of do want like some sort of a way to like walk there and stuff. So I think I'm gonna hear me out. I know you guys have already seen a ton of terraforming already, but we're gonna probably extend this a little bit over here. Over here it doesn't seem too bad. I don't have to extend too much, but just so we have like a proper path that leads to the desert oasis kind of thing. Yeah. We're gonna do a desert oasis over here. I want the pond though to be mustache shaped, just like Xan's mustache IRL and in game. I kind of want to do the stereotypical mustache, but we'll see what we can do. And with that, the desert oasis is done. We're calling it the Mustache Oasis, with the pond in the middle being a mustache shape. But it turned out really nice. It's probably going to end up being our new spot for fishing and all that good stuff, and it'll be super, super dope. Unfortunately, though, we have some bad news. With all the new updates that Minecraft have been adding to the game, our plans to fight raids in the arena/coliseum is no longer possible. I did some testing with Lime and everything like that, and it's just no longer an option for us to do. So we now have to pivot and figure something else out. Because also some bad news. I was able to do some testing. I was testing some stuff with Lime, and I don't think we're still gonna build the arena coliseum or whatever, right? But I don't think we can get it to function the way that I wanted it to, like the way it was working before, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to have fight raids in here, unfortunately, unless if Minecraft changes the way that raids spawn and whatnot, the way how it used to be. But I don't think they're going to be doing that. So we're just unlucky, I guess. But yeah, like, I really wanted to have this function and stuff, but bro, the spawn mechanics, at least from what me and Lime tested, of how the raids work now, is absolutely cooked. There's like zero chance that we can get it to work. Not without like a ridiculous amount of spawn proofing anyway. If I have to do a ridiculous amount of spawn proofing at that point, it's not really worth it, you know? And then with the arena not being functional anymore, we need a plan B. And the plan B is this here jungle right next to our city. We are going to get rid of every single tree. We're going to terraform it, get it prepared, because this is where we're going to be fighting our raids. The idea here is that we're going to be defending the city. We have our city walls right next to it. And the idea here is that we're going to be fighting our raids and we're going to be defending the city. So we're going to get a few towers and some other stuff up. But first, we just got to clean it up a little bit and get it set up. All right, now that we have this area kind of cleared out, ready to go, I want to set up some beacons to keep us more protected. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let's go, my friend. Trust me, you know home's gonna be so much better. Trust the process. Alright, you mother. I'm back. Lock the in. Hey! Hey! What the minecart. Please go this way. No. Don't go. No. Okay. Go in there. Hey! Oh, okay, never mind. I thought bro was this bro walked over. I'm like, where you going? All right, gang. Trust me. This is gonna be great for you. Trust the process. You know what I mean? You're gonna love it in here. You don't even need a bed, gang. So don't worry about it. It's fine. He's just cooking in the sun 24/7, bro. Oh no. He's just getting a tan, chat. Don't worry about it. Trying to get his tan going, you know what I mean? I'm gonna test this out. Hopefully this works. Hope so anyway. Do the normal like Bad Omen 2 kind of thing going on. Okay, now we wait. So that's not so bad. Running over here is not so bad. Hello, sir. Okay, now we did a little bit of testing. They could spawn a little bit on the walls here, which is unfortunate, but I think we're gonna do is we're gonna just roll with it, and we're gonna get some like towers and like some beat up walls and whatnot over here. Make it look more like a battlefield, you know what I mean? Like a war zone of some sort. So that's what we're gonna do next. All right. So we have this, what I would like to call mostly done. Yeah, I would like to call this done. The battlefield is done, but now we got to test it. I don't think it's going to change too much in terms of the spawning and whatnot, but we still got to test it. So we're going to test it right now. Where are y'all spawning at? Sir. Ouch! Da! Damn. Is that you feeling? Hold on! Wait! Sleep break. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Sleep break. Not like this. What's up, bro? I wonder if where I am has anything to do with where they spawn, or is it just random? Well, they spawn next to the wall this time. What's up? I figured something. Ouch! Hey! Yeah! Victory! Sick. Okay, we've done a lot of resource collecting. Look at all the got going. It's okay if this is more than enough too, because then we'll just use it on the castle. But we got some stuff ready to go for the coliseum. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start moving some stuff over. All right, we brought over a lot of the materials here. We're ready to go on starting this coliseum here. We got this. It won't be functional, unfortunately, but we're still gonna make it. Let's run it. What? I think we're done the Coliseum. I think we're done. Inside's done. Outside's done. You know what that means? We got to get started on the castle. That's what's next. After we're done the castle, we're finally going to be done this build. But we still got to collect materials first before we actually get started on the castle. But that's not the point. But W. All right, it's that time, chat. We collected a bunch of different resources for the castle. Castle's gonna go right behind me right there. Time to build this castle. Gonna be absolutely wicked. Man, this is crazy. This castle's really gonna bring this area together. I mean, the Coliseum helped a lot, but like the Coliseum, you'll be looking at some angles inside between the streets. You'll see the Coliseum in the back, and then you're gonna be able to see the castle too. Oh my goodness. Let's lock in. Let's start on it. Yeah, let's get to it. Cool with the lights. Look at that, chat. It's not done yet. I still got the texture, but look at it. Look at it. All right, we're about to hit. You're just in time there, Penguin. We're about to do it right now. Just enjoying the vibes and what's going on. I wish we haven't hit it yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Just pretend there are fireworks right now. No, we're watching. Pretend there are fireworks. So chat, I didn't have time to set up fireworks because we've been trying to finish this castle, which is getting come on along. It's looking really nice. But I didn't have time to set up fireworks. But we're about to hit 27,000 days. Are you guys ready, chat? You guys ready? Here we go. I can't, bro. I fumbled that, bro. 27,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. We did it, chat! Chat. Not the pain. That's really satisfying. We did it! It's over! It's over! Finally! I've been working on this build for so damn long, man. So long! Only took a year. Only took a year to do this build. It's fine. But full interior. There's Sandingo. Rare block that I gave him. Charlie, Deanna. This is the throne room. Little mini tour of the interior real quick while we're at it. Here's some more stuff in here. Yeah, this one's really cool. I really like the darkness of it. Like, it looks so cool. Yeah, you got a library, bro. Sorry, you got a library. But yeah, dude, that's so cool. So cool. And then also we got a map room too. Map looks pretty cool too. Wicked, cool stuff. Awesome. My God, let me toss some shaders on a little bit. I'll open the book in a second, chat, but and toss some shaders. Get the views. There's a coliseum in here. Why not? Every single build in this area has an interior. It's finished. Even got like a desert oasis in the back as well. Bro, what's the next thing? You guys have to wait and see. I will announce it when we get to it, but you guys have to wait and see. I haven't told you guys yet. Obviously, we need to remove the beacons, but we'll probably do that another time. And also, not to mention the multiple shulker monsters. There's one here. Let's count all of them. There's one, two shulker monsters. Hold on, let's see. What's the next one? I think I moved all the ones from over here. Small one here for some reason. This is like 4. Another shulker monster here. There's another one, bro. Every single house, all 197 houses have an interior. Oh man, holy. 100. Yeah, we counted them. See, where's the counter? Here we go. amount of houses. We had like a counter and everything. 197. Actually insane. I kind of like this room more than I do the throne room. I don't know, I just like the lighting in here. The lighting in here is so wicked. Thank God for low light, and it makes like rooms like this possible. It looks so dope in here.